You ever get that, that feeling when you're like, ugh, I wish I could just UN know that.
Well, yeah.
Like some things you're better off not knowing, right?
Right.
Well, this quote we're diving into today really got me thinking. It says, the less you know, the less you worry about.
Hmm.
And on the surface, it's like, yeah, that tracks, right? Less info, less to stress about.
Yeah.
But I don't know, something about it just felt a little too simple. Like there's got to be more to it than that. Luckily, we've got you here to help us unpack it all. What do you think? Is ignorance really bliss when it comes to worry?
Well, it's definitely a tempting thought. Like you said, who hasn't wished they could just erase something from their mind
Yeah.
just to get a little peace, right?
Oh, yeah.
But like most things, the relationship between what we know and how much we worry, well, it's a bit more complicated than that. The real key here is realizing it's not knowledge itself that causes the problem. It's the type of knowledge we're dealing with and how we kind of let ourselves engage with it.
Okay, so it's not just about like an on-off switch, more knowledge, more worry. There are different kinds of knowledge that affect us in different ways.
Exactly, yeah. Think of it like this. Some knowledge, it empowers you. It gives you a plan, a way to take action. And that sense of control, well, it actually reduces worry because you're like,
Okay.
okay, I know what to do, right?
Right.
Let's say, just for instance, you're worried about, I don't know, maybe there's whispers of a recession, right? Now, if you start reading up on it and you figure out some practical steps you can take, like adjusting your budget, maybe picking up a new skill, suddenly you're not just worrying, you're doing something. That knowledge becomes a tool to lessen the anxiety.
Okay, I see what you mean. So it's like knowledge that arms you with the ability to act can be a good thing.
Yeah.
But what about the flip side? What about the information that just makes you more anxious? Like, what about that kind of knowledge?
Well, that's where we get into, I guess you could call it unproductive knowledge.
Unproductive knowledge. Okay.
Yeah, it's the stuff that just fuels the fire.
Yeah.
It cranks up the anxiety without giving you any sort of outlet or solution.
Right.
Think about it like this. Endlessly scrolling through your news feed, seeing all those negative headlines, or even just getting stuck in your own head, obsessing over worst-case scenarios,
Right.
stuff you can't control. That's the kind of knowledge that just leaves you feeling powerless, amplifies the worry instead of helping it.
Oh, tell me about it. That endless scrolling, guilty as charged. It's like, I know it's not helping, but I still get sucked in.
So easy to do.
It really is. You know what I think it is? I think part of it is just wanting to feel like we're doing something, even if it's just taking in more information. Does that make sense?
Totally. It's like this built-in need to feel in control.
Hmm.
Like if we know more, somehow we're more equipped to handle whatever's coming, right? It's funny that there's actually a name for it. It's called the illusion of control.
The illusion of control.
Yeah, and it pops up all the time. Think about like obsessively checking the weather forecast before a big trip. Like you're not going to change the weather by refreshing the app, right?
Nope.
But we do it anyway because it gives us this little hit of control, even if it ultimately just makes us more stressed out.
Ugh, that is so relatable. I used to drive myself crazy doing that, checking the weather app every 5 minutes. Okay, so if it's not as easy as just like know less, worry less, what's the answer? How do we escape that cycle?
Well, it all starts with a little self-awareness. You got to pinpoint your own personal worry triggers, those things you do when you're stressed. Like what's your go-to? Is it hitting refresh on the news site? Is it texting a friend for reassurance? Once you know your patterns, then you can start to interrupt them.
So being more mindful of why we're seeking out information in the first place and then what it's actually doing to us. I like that.
Yeah, it's not just about what we know out there in the world, it's what we know about ourselves.
Right.
And that's the cool part, because just like you can train yourself to spot and prioritize useful information in the world, you can do the same thing inside your own head, too. The more we learn about our own worry triggers, the types of information that tend to throw us off balance, the better we get at making conscious choices about what we let into our minds in the first place.
So we really do hold the key to managing our own worry. That's a powerful thing to remember. I think that's a great place to leave it for today. Next time you find yourself getting sucked into that information black hole, remember to take a second, pause, take a breath, and ask yourself, is this actually helping me or am I just feeding the worry? Because maybe, just maybe, true peace of mind doesn't come from knowing less, but from understanding ourselves a whole lot more.
Well said.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
This was great.
Yeah, it was fun.
Always is.